2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The Miller Championship is coming your way right now. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, and out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. We're thrilled to kick off this week's coverage on 2K Sports. Can't wait to see how this event plays out. We're going down to the first hole now, and as our focus turns to our featured player, it's worth noting that there appears to have been a bit of a rivalry that's begun with Collin Morikawa. He puts on a stripe show. This featured player is full of confidence.
They must be full of confidence, Luke, in order to want to go up against none other than multiple major champion Collin Morikawa. He's so talented, a young superstar of the game. Oh, maybe the featured player thinks that they are too.
Oh, that's good stuff, Henny. Appreciate the intel, and I'll be interested to see if our featured player can take down the great Collin Morikawa. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. Henny's down there. You got a read?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Ooh. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Starting the round at even par.
Very nice par indeed. Very solid hole played.
Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. That's tidy. From about 200 yards out.
Elevated green up there. Luke going to need to take one extra club here, I believe.
This one's headed right, Rich. Here's a chance to get up and down from the green side bunker. Okay, on the dance floor, but a long way from the DJ. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
It's looking like 31 feet.
What about the pace on that one? And that should secure the par on this one. Teeing off here at the third hole. Wow, he let the big dog eat there, didn't he? Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. A quality shot, that. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Opting for the 3-iron here. Oh, great swing there.
Oh, that is gonna be just fine.
Looking at this putt now to move into a tie for 8th on the leaderboard. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. And hole number 5 is a par 5.
Oh, that's a members bounce right there. Lovely.
Great shot.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
That should find the bunker. And this shot from the bunker. And he can now go and grab the putter because he's found the green. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. And that's a way to fight back from a tough break. Well holed.
Not a way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
What a drive. Look at that.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Wonderfully played. It's just about 3 feet away. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
They've now arrived at the par 4 7th. That's not the one he wanted. This is his second shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Yeah, this is lovely.
This is beautiful to watch.
Well, the practice is paying off here, Luke. This player is relentless.
I don't mind the look of this.
How's the line?
Let's get back to it, shall we? Putting for birdie. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Our leader has built a 3-shot par for here as we head over to the next. We've arrived now at the par 3 8th. Going with the pitching wedge here. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This looks like it's going to go left.
Can he make one from long range? Great speed. Just a short putt remaining here. And that finds him in a share of second. Quite often the hardest hole in golf, a long par 4. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Yeah, that one will play. Time for the second shot here at the 9th.
With this wind, that's a thing of beauty.
This putt about 11 feet in distance. How good was that putt? And that will move him to 6 under par. This is the transition point of the round, making the turn, heading for home. How do you rate this player's performance so far?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Wind starting to get up, but it's helping, which is nice.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. This one's for birdie. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Quality shot, that one. And this putt to move into a share of first. And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Second shot here on the 12th. This one is right down the pipe.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Always exciting when you stand up on the tee on a short par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Sitting at -9 for the day. Okay, that'll end up pin high. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This for a birdie.
As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th. Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
And he's down there. You got to read.
This putt's going to come in from the left side.
Wow, was that a rush of blood or something? A birdie putt awaits. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And now that finds him in first place. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. That's inside the house of opportunity.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. On the tee now, the 16th, and it's a par 5.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one. Nicely done.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Now over to Collin Morikawa.
This season has been consistent. Proof in that he's currently top 10 on the FedEx Cup points list.
Okay, let's get back to the action. He's standing over his third shot. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
Well, the old hammer hands putt. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Here we are at the 17th, a par 4.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. Putting for birdie here. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Sitting at minus 13 for the round. Let's head to the final hole of this round.
Going for less club here.
He's found the surface. Good chance here. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. And that's a nice way for the round to end. Finishing up with the birdie. Well, there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
It's been absolutely flawless so far. I cannot wait to see what this player produces tomorrow.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helby. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The final chapter of the Miller Championship will be written today. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside my booth mate Rich Beam. It's always terrific to have you join us. Rich, the final round is underway and our featured player is sitting right there in first place.
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
We head down to the first tee now. Well, let's see if this march to victory lane is completed. And let's see what he can do here today. Standing over his second shot. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Don't be fooled. It starts straight, but there's definite movement to the right at the end.
Putting for a par now. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
The second is a par 5. This next shot coming up from the sand. Gary Player couldn't play bunker shots any better than that. Well, that's an early statement right there.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Currently 15 under par for the event. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Not a bad line, this one.
It was looking good already, but after that nice big bounce, it's looking extra good now.
Time for the second shot into the third. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
This for a birdie run.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie. A great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 3-iron. And that was a bit of a misfire.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
Didn't that look good for a long time? And if this can go down, he'll save par. Leading by 6 strokes after that one. We've arrived now at the par 5 fifth hole.
What a gargantuan tee shot.
Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home and two.
And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. Wow, mate, that's some golf back there. An eagle. How good. Wow, what a shot. Beautiful swing there. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And Henny, what's he looking at for this putt?
This is looking to be 35 foot.
Well, this one looks like it's going to break a long way.
Good putt there. That'll work.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Well, our leader is building a massive advantage now, 7 strokes ahead of the field. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? This would be a great up and down. Well, that's an impressive little chip. It's just about 3 feet away. Okay, let's head to the next. He's currently sitting in 1st place. The 8th hole is a par 3. Now, great rhythm on that swing. This looks to be a great golf shot.
His playing partner, Colin Morikawa, was watching that shot closely. What a fantastic approach shot.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Par 4, 9th hole here. Good looking shot this. From around 140 yards here.
That dog will hunt.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Kinda like it. 2 in a row.
And Rich, as our featured player makes the turn, he seems to be doing everything right out there.
Could be some trying times indeed. Tough holes lay ahead, but yes, you're in the position that you want to be, ahead of the pack.
Well, that'll work there. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This putt is looking like it's going to move pretty hard to the right.
That's disappointing. 14 feet to the cup.
This for par.
How close was that? But now it's getting further away. And that was a bogey by our leader. So the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap.
Just 1 bogey, that's okay, but you don't want this to be becoming a habit.
We have a par 3 on this one. Going with the 5-iron here. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
That's about a 24-foot putt, I'd say.
He's read a lot of break from the right here.
No harm done. Nestled it up close.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 12th hole is a par 4. Oh, that is a thing of beauty. His second shot here. That was a beauty.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
An opportunity for a birdie here. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Oh, that is bombed. Second shot here on the 13th hole. Attaboy, good shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
An opportunity to make a par here. Currently sitting at an impressive 20 under par here. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th. It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Oh, John's been down there calling all the action. We'll have a good read on the lie here.
Well, they're in deep here, guys. Really nestled into this sand trap. Let's see what happens.
He's hit that one cleanly. That should get a long way up the fairway. Henny, what's the player facing here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Leading by 9 strokes after that one. Hole number 15 is a par 3. Going with the 8-iron here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome. On a good line.
This has got some intent.
Yahtzee!
Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Ooh. That's a high-quality recovery shot. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader. 15 feet to the cup. If it's up, it could be in. They're nicely holed. He'll like to look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. Oh, wow. Holes it for victory. How good is that?
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
That is a comprehensive performance, Rich.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.